Good morning. I am Theo Shaft from Twisted News, and today we dive into what has become one of the most terrifying serial killer investigations in recent memory. Multiple victims, one potential killer, and a city desperate for answers. Look closely at what's been pieced together in this ongoing nightmare. Portland police have linked a series of brutal homicides since January, with each victim fitting a profile that has detectives closing in on some unsettling possibilities. Here's what we know about the victims. They've all been found in secluded areas, showing signs of blunt force trauma, and in some cases evidence that suggests torture. Many were either homeless or dealing with addiction, individuals who were tragically often out of touch with loved ones. Police now believe these vulnerabilities may be why they were targeted, making them easier prey for someone who likely stalked them over days or even weeks. Now let's talk about the suspected killer. Authorities suspect this individual is highly organized, likely scoping out locations and selecting victims carefully, often avoiding detection by working at night or in places where cameras and witnesses are scarce. Profilers from the FBI, working closely with Portland police, believe the killer might have a history of violent behavior, possibly even previous criminal charges, that could help identify him. However, nothing has been confirmed on that front yet. Police have uncovered disturbing details at the crime scenes. Some victims showed signs of restraint, suggesting that they may have been held against their will before being killed, raising questions about where these murders took place. Detectives are now combing through city records, looking for any abandoned buildings or remote areas where someone could conceal such violent acts without drawing attention. Rumors have swept the city, but some details are now confirmed. Several witnesses in neighborhoods where bodies have been found described a dark SUV or van, one reportedly seen parked late at night in areas with no other reason for traffic. The descriptions have varied, but they consistently describe a dark, older model vehicle with tinted windows, possibly driven by a white male in his 30s to 40s. Police caution that these descriptions alone are not definitive and urge anyone who may have seen this vehicle or its driver to report it immediately. Let's discuss the killer's possible profile. Experts say this person is likely solitary, perhaps living on the fringes of society or even maintaining a double life with acquaintances who have no idea of his true nature. He may have a day job or regular routine that lets him blend in, but experts warn that his behavior is likely escalating, and they believe he may already be planning the next attack. The community reaction has been intense. Businesses and residents call for additional security measures, and local government officials are pressing Portland police for updates. Surveillance footage is scarce, which has slowed down the investigation, but local businesses and residents have stepped up, offering footage from private security systems that might reveal clues. Now let's look at what the police need. Authorities urge Portlanders to stay vigilant, particularly in isolated or low-traffic areas. Anyone who sees a vehicle or person matching the description provided is asked to report it to the police, no matter how minor the detail may seem. They also call on people who frequent the city's outskirts or less traveled paths to stay alert and report unusual sights or sounds. Finally, the message from Portland police and the FBI is clear. This is an active investigation with daily updates and new findings that require the public's full cooperation. Officials are treating every detail, tip, and sighting with urgency, and they believe community awareness is one of the best defenses against another attack. Portland, this is your city, and law enforcement needs your eyes and ears as they work to bring this killer to justice. Stay vigilant, stay connected, and together, let's protect our community. For Twisted News, I'm Theo Shaft.